Hello, it's IELTS with me tutorial, and today I'm going to show you how to write a Band 9 essay for your IELTS writing task 2. Okay, in this module, actually, we'll focus on an opinion over personal viewpoint task. Okay, I am gonna give you sample question, okay, as well as sample answer structure, tips, vocabularies, and do not hesitate to let us know if you have any question or any concerns. Please be sure to click that subscribe button, ring the bell, turn on notifications so you're alerted to our future content. Okay, let's get started here. Our question here is, healthcare should always be funded by governments, and it should always be free for people to use it. One side to be funded by government, and the next important issue is it should be free, always be free for people. Okay, to what extent do you agree or disagree with this idea, with this statement, or how far do you agree with this idea? Okay, how we should act, how should be actually our roadmap in this kind of question. Remember that we have two types regarding opinion over opinion type essay. One type is discussion, the other one is personal viewpoint task. Healthcare should be funded, plus it should be always be free. Okay, therefore there is no discussion regarding this one and this one, so this is different. We have to introduce the topic in introduction para, and then give our opinion in the introduction paragraph. Then the main body should explain our view, which gonna be a long paragraph, by providing 2 or 3 reasons regarding justifying our reasons. Then the next paragraph, main body part 2, gonna be a short and brief paragraph. We are gonna consider the opposite view. Actually, we are making a concession regarding providing a balanced essay. And the last paragraph, we should say our opinion in the conclusion. This is important, okay? Dear candidates, please be aware that, and please take a look to our previous videos regarding essay planning. You should be able to provide this outline under the less than 5 minutes. What is your essay type? What you should describe in introduction, what should be prepare for main body part 1, main body part 2, and conclusion. Okay, after providing this, now I'm gonna analyze and structure of a band 9 model essay. Okay, let's get started. Few topics are more important than a nation's health care, and the issue of payment will probably always be controversial. This is a C1, a B2 vocab, causing disagreement or discussion. Are more important, are more essential than a nation's, which is a general but related to our question. Okay, it seems to me that the sheer cost of the universal free healthcare makes this an impractical aspiration, no matter how much we might admire the idea. We are gonna uh, express actually and show our opinion in the introduction paragraph. Actually, it seems that, instead of it's okay, but I prefer to say it seems that the sheer cost of, please pay attention to the usage of actually advanced level vocabularies with a strong meaning. Okay, instead by this the candidate avoiding from what, from avoiding emotions or humor. Okay, sheer cost actually the main factor, which is highly important and by itself is a factor. Actually, the sheer cost of universal free healthcare makes this an impractical, again, impractical, something which is not practical, no matter how much we might admire the idea. Again, usage of what? Impersonal style. Please pay attention to the usage of what, how we can avoid from what, avoid from expressing emotions by what, by strong vocabs phrases here. Okay, the main body per one from here to here, which gonna be a long paragraph. The main obstacle would appear to be the number of recipients of healthcare compared to the taxpayers or who need to fund it. The main issue, the main factor, the main challenge, okay, obstacle would appear to be usage of what? Impersonal style, tentative language. You know what? The candidate is not sure that this obstacle is 100% true or not. Would appear to be the number of recipients of healthcare compared to the taxpayers who need to fund it. Recipient of healthcare, taxpayers. These are actually noun word, noun person. I'm gonna say it correctly. Noun persons actually. What that means? The group of people in one line in one circumstances. Okay. Great. Instead of saying those people who pay taxes, we are using noun persons. It's important, especially in countries with Asian populations such as Europe, such as Northern Europe. The tax burden, pay attention to its spelling, on workers, taxpayers, workers become intolerably high and can eventually stifle economic growth. What? Uh, Providing what? An evidence. Which is the tax is intolerably high, such as sheer avoiding from the emotions by providing vocabs and phrases with strong meaning. Okay, and can eventually stifle economic growth. What that stifle means here, you can comment it in the comment section. Okay, write it there. This is a vocab with high frequency. It's important. These painful lessons shown by states such as France seem to demonstrate that completely free healthcare is economically unsustainable. Again, usage of the vocabularies with strong meanings for avoiding the emotions and humor here. Such as seems to demonstrate is actually a pattern, right, for justifying and explaining the example. Okay, we provided here example. This pattern is a way to explain and justify the example, to evaluate the example. Actually, unsustainable. Please pay attention to the usage of advanced level vocabularies here. obstacle, issue. Please also pay attention to the sequence of the reasons here. A further issue relates to the cost of modern medicines, which can be extremely high if the latest drugs, medicines are used by health providers, taxpayers, workers, health providers, non-persons here. This means that the cost of providing therapy, treatment rises almost without a limit, without restrictions, making the permanent supply of free treatments unaffordable, impractical, intolerably painful, unaffordable. Okay, this means that plus making plus an adjective. Again, this is a way of explaining and evaluating our examples here. The cost of providing therapy rises almost without limits, what making the permanent supply of free treatment unaffordable. One final point against this proposal is the added issue of globalizations. Another one by which people, individuals, move increasingly freely between countries. If this means the taxpayers of one nation are now obliged, they must pay, obliged to fund the healthcare of users from many other nations, this is surely they 100% have to pay it. A further significant factor which clearly makes a universal health service impractical. Please pay attention to these kind of patterns regarding evaluating your evidence, your examples. This is important. I highlighted the important vocabularies here, and you can easily analyze them. This was the main body part 1. Now we are going to analyze main body part 2 and make a concession for providing a balanced essay, not one-sided one. Admittedly, I agree with those who argue that, again, non-persons, a group of people in one group, in one circumstance. I agree with those who argue that free health service is a worthy ambition for a country to have, great, and that we should all contribute to the welfare of our fellow citizens. No, something here. However, this is something general, but I'm gonna reject it. However, this aspiration, this notion suffers significantly when confronted with financial reality. Okay, we rejected this one. Okay. The last one, to summarize, to recapitulate, all in all, it seems reasonable. Again, usage of impersonal side for the state to fund as much as possible for the nation's healthcare. However, due to demographics, what that means, aging population, okay, and costs, this needs to be supplemented by usage of passive, by other methods. No need for bringing a specific example here. We don't need to write it in the conclusion. Okay, please pay attention to the usage of impersonal style, noun persons, advanced level vocabularies, usage of passives. It is highly important. Okay, you can take a look to our previous videos regarding noun persons, how to evaluate evidences, how we should avoid from expressing emotions, what technique we should actually pay attention to them. Okay, I hope that you enjoy this module, this lesson. Don't forget to help us by liking, commenting, and subscribing to our channel. Okay, see you soon in another IELTS with me tutorial. Take care and bye.